Good afternoon. How you doing? Are you good? I hope you're good. It's Wednesday. Happy hump day, guys. We are halfway through the end of the week. I'm sorry, I've got a mouthful of biscuit. God, I'm hungry. Oh, hey, Holly. How goes it? Lurking as you're working. No worries, Melee. You lurk away, my friend. Turn that down a little bit. Hey, Cold Night. How are you? How's everybody doing on this fine Wednesday? I'm looking at a blind. I can't actually see out the window. It looks like it might be bright outside. I don't know. Can't see through a blind. But yeah, today we're gonna carry on with some more Dream Daddy. Hot! Send some of that down here. Cold down here. Don't like it. Like, can I have some back, please? It's Nido King! Playing some Pokemon Snap. Ooh! How much further ahead of me are you, Cold? Although I think I've overtaken you now on Pokédex rankings. I think I looked the other day and I think I'm now ahead of you on total Pokédex score. Or Photodex, sorry. Whatevs. It's taken me a while to get through it. I may have a quick sneaky look and see how many courses there are left. So I can figure out how many more streams I'm gonna get out of it. We shall have to see. How you doing, Eddie? Eddie in with the Nido King. How's your day been? I have overtaken. I thought I might have done. You gonna go and find Flareon now? Now that you know Flareon's in the thing. Hello, Tired. How are you? Sorry. We're playing Dream Daddy. It's gotta be a dad. It's gotta be dad jokes in there somewhere. Because otherwise, what's the point? I'm tired too. As I said, I think it was yesterday. This is like a permanent state at the moment. Permanently tired. Gotta find all the evolutions. A worthy goal, to be sure. I'm gonna turn this down before we get too into another song and boot up the game so we can enjoy that wonderful theme tune. But yeah, I'm quite surprised at how much stuff there is in Snap, so I'm still enjoying it. I'm glad I didn't blitz it like some people did. Because I feel like I'm getting a lot more out of the game. I haven't got bored of it yet. I've left it for now. Yeah, I think, yeah, the way we've approached it is, I think, a good thing. Like, I know there's still loads to do at the research centre and all that kind of stuff. Oh, you've actually finished it? Ooh. Let's change the screen over. Yeah, 100% in the decks and the 3 and 4 stars. Yeah, I'd like to get everything to be... I'd like to finish the decks if I can, but I'm not too worried if most of the things I'm missing are 4 stars, so we'll have to see how it goes. I've barely done any requests. Any of the requests I've done are pure coincidence. Alright, so we're back with Dream Daddy. We've started dating some of the dads. We've been on a date with Robert, we've been on a date with Craig, and we've been on a date with Damien, if I remember rightly. We'll have to check Dad's book.
Welcome. You've got dads.
You've got dads. Oh, oh yeah, that was it. When we came back, we had the group chat with Hugo and Damien after we found... we were having tea with Damien, and we got dragged up to the school because Damien's kid and Hugo's kid were being douchebags in the school basement. So I assume that's where this group chat is about. Let's have a look. Let's get in on the group chat. Come on, group chat, please. Ah, are we up to anything tonight? Oh, I don't know. Hugo and I were planning to go to the art walk downtown and were wondering if you'd care to accompany us. Ooh, that sounds like fun. I would normally write a letter longhand, but I've run out of distressed parchment paper. Damien needs to go to the craft store, clearly. Whoa, why can I see Damien and Hugo's chat? Am I a hacker? Oh, Kyle. I don't even have a hacker alias. The feds are gonna bust out my door any minute. I've got to destroy this computer. Kyle, this is a group chat. Oh, thank God. Do either of you guys know how to destroy a computer? Throwing out a window usually helps. Hey Palm, how you doing? You can run Derek's boot and nuke from startup flash drive, but once you've done that, it's best to physically destroy the plans altogether. How do you know this, Damien? Damien, are you a computer destroyer? The Victorians were well versed in information security. I'm sure they were. Lies. Kyle, do you want to go see some art or not? Art is good. Let's go see the art. See that art. Ooh, exciting. Oh, I'm so snuffly. Dad tip 53. Pet every dog. Damien and Hugo invited me to the monthly art walk in downtown Maple Bay. I've never really been to one of these before, so I'm not quite sure what I'm in for. I think I'm here a bit early. I don't see Damien or Hugo around anywhere, and I feel just a little uncomfortable standing among all these fancy art people. But you have a cat shirt, Kyle. Why are you complaining? Army arties! Pirate art lovers. Pirate art lovers unite. Super Noodles! I haven't had Super Noodles in ages. Excellent choice, Pom. Good food for a fatigued brain. Or a fatigued person. Easy to do and full of carbs. Kyle? I turn around. It's Joseph. Joseph, what are you doing here? Joseph scoffs at me. What am I doing here? How could you ask me that? Obviously a huge art, appreciatist. Those are quite some noises you're making, Joseph. Please stop. Okay, fine. Damien invited me to this art walk thing. I'm guessing he invited you too? Yep. Admittedly, a little out my depth here. Thank God. I thought I was going to be the odd one out. Are you allowed to say that? Say what? You know. Thank God. Yep. I actually get double points when I say it since I'm a minister. Yeah, Super Noodles are incredibly easy. It's great. They are one of my go-to snacks. Points get you into heaven. That's how it works. Anyway, where are the guys? I look and spot Hugo and Damien, who have just seemed to have just arrived at the gallery. Good eve, good eve, good eve. Evening, friends.
Oh.
Who's ready for some art? I have no idea what I'm in for. You know I am. Art is dead and nothing is real. I feel like that'll appeal to Damien. No, it probably won't. I have no idea what I'm in for. That's fairly honest. Super Noodles went camping. Yes! Super Noodles and hot dogs were two of my go-to camping foods. It's the only time I would... Or one of the very few times I would eat hot dogs out of a jar. So, yeah. It was always hot dogs on the first night, and then usually Super Noodles on the second night, or some big pasta that I made up in advance and brought with me. Having to rest between... Oof. That fatigue is really kicking your butt. I hope you can have a chilled out afternoon today, Pom. I assume the girls have gone home. Odds are, this is all a computer simulation, so it doesn't matter what we pick. I don't know what I'm in for. Same.
Oh.
All you have to know is that you're ever feeling overwhelmed. There's generally always a table that has free wine and cheese. Sign me up. I like art now! Yes, Kyle. I've got the table in my sights. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go help myself to some tiny wines. Yes, Joseph. Oh, no! Don't make me choose! The girls have gone home. Oh, good. Yeah, no, I wouldn't let them watch this either. Oh, no, I don't know if I want to go and talk art with Hugo and Damien or go and get cheese and tiny wine. I feel like we should do some art first, then I've earned the tiny cheese and wine. Cheese and tiny wine. We'll do some culture, then cheese and tiny wine, because you don't want to do culture after wine just in case you're too wined to deal with the culture. So what's this first place?
Oh.
This particular artist specializes in landscape painting of various locales within the American Northeast. and look at the art. It is rad art. They've seen the beginning of Sim streams. The Sim streams weren't too bad. They were fairly tame until we started murdering people. At the risk of sounding uninformed, do all of these landscapes look like butts to you guys?
Oh.
Damien and Hugo leave in examining the paintings in earnest. It would appear as if you're correct. Valid assessment, Kyle. Hey, this art stuff's pretty easy. Oh, it gets more complicated.
Oh.
Sometimes the butts are more symbolic. Sometimes the butts are metaphors. Sometimes art is about the butts they don't draw. Butts. Oh, I love this. This is great. Interesting. Joseph returns to our group with tiny cheese and wine. What'd I miss? Butts. You missed butt talk, Joseph. That's what you missed. Camping is instant potato or pasta and tinned mince. That rubbish macaroni cheese. Oh, no. Never get... I don't like the macaroni cheese out of tin. Yeah, pasta was always a solid choice. And then you'd usually buy a tinned... Either a pot of sauce or... Again, one I'd got out of the freezer.
Ah.
What I miss? Butts. Literally butts.
Oh.
Shame. The cheese is nice, though.
Oh.
Shall we visit the next place? Oh, do I not get tiny cheese and wine? Oh, but we did have butt talk. That was fun. We leave the first gallery and walk a few minutes before we reach another one. This gallery's a bit more crowded. Huge paintings of, I'm not even sure, hang on the walls. Oh. Oh, jeez. What am I looking at here?
Ah.
This is abstract art. I think the more important question is, what does this art mean to you? Excellent quoting, Eddie. I'm proud of my butt. I have an excellent butt. It is a very appropriate comment for this time. I stare at the painting, concentrating as hard as I can on its meaning. Shall we carry on? Like, you can't see it, but the fourth option is, it's a butt. So we have, it's a metaphor for the human condition. It reminds me of my childhood. It represents strife. Or it's a butt. I feel like we should carry on with the butt theme. I love this. I feel like none of these are really Kyle, to be honest. Unless he's trying too hard. I'm going with butts. It's a butt. Everyone else stares at the painting. Yep, it's definitely a butt.
Oh.
While a valid assessment, I feel the artist was trying to make a different statement. Probably how much you like butts. You are a servant of the Lord. We're all God's creatures, even butts.
Oh.
Comparing this piece to the artist's body of work, I'm pretty sure this represents the sense of isolation he feels creating traditional abstract artwork in a field that's rapidly moving towards digitization. Art is always butt. Butt! Wow, how'd you figure that?
Oh.
That's what it says on the placard. Oh. Let's look at a few more of these. We walk around the gallery, sampling some more of the artist's work. I almost hate to say it, but abstract art is kind of growing on me. It's interesting that the artist chooses not to let their work be defined by... what's the word? Realism? Realism. As we're looking at one of the paintings, a patron scoffs loudly. Psh, I could do that.
Ah.
Excuse me?
What?
Hugo, not here. Nope, come back here. The patron walks away, not noticing Hugo fuming next to him.
Oh.
You say you could do that, but you didn't. You don't seem to have the intellectual depth or the artistic skill to execute a piece even a fraction as impressive as this one. Hugo, use your Indel voice.
I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
Hugo is disappointed in you. Art is the truest expression of the self, and it seems like your self is bad, so your art would be bad. Hugo's insult game isn't the best, but there's no denying his passion. Damien is holding him back at this point. Friend, he's not worth it. Hugo manages to cool down. He smooths his jacket. I'm sorry. I just love art very much. We know, buddy. I pat Hugo on the shoulder. You know what would ease the mood? Tiny wine and cheese? Is it cheese? No.
Oh.
It's wine and cheese. Yes, Joseph. Co-signed. Okay, Joseph is growing on me, I will admit, even if his kids are still really heckin' creepy. 4 of us head over to the wine and cheese table, which thankfully is grounded in realism and is actual wine and cheese.
Hey.
We've got one last stop on the tour. You lot feeling up for it? Is it going to be any weirder than this art?
Ah.
It is absolutely weirder than this art. Let's do it.
Oh, yeah.
Damien, Hugo, Joseph and I walk over to a performance in the street. Several masked performers in leotards undulate wildly on the ground, screaming both at each other and us. Wine, cheese, and butts. What more could I know, right? This is like made for me. I mean, I can feel cultured and pretend that I'm looking at art as well. It's great. So, quick question.
Oh.
Shoot. What is happening?
Yeah.
I second this question.
Hey.
Performance art. What does it mean?
Oh.
Again, I pose the very same question to you, Mr. Squidge. They really like screaming. Fear of existence, the very humanity of being human, they really like screaming, or butts. I feel like now that we're into an actual performance, I will cut the butt metaphor. We'll go with screaming though. They really like screaming. That they do, but I'm not sure if that encompasses the whole of their performance. What do you think they're trying to say?
Oh, yeah.
I believe it's less about what they're saying, and more about why they're saying it. I think there's something special about performance art. With almost every other form of art, music, painting, photography, the artist uses their medium as a conduit for their emotions.
Oh.
With performance art, the medium is the artist. It's the purest expression of raw human emotion. Art is catharsis. Catharsis? That's beautiful, Damien. So, what you're saying is,
Ah.
if I start making really loud fart noises right now, it's art as long as I, like, really mean it? Oh, excellent. Damien fixes him with a hard stare.
Hey. Ooh,
I was gonna start making fart noises, but based on the look on your face, that joke isn't gonna play well with this crowd.
Hey.
Oh, Joseph, you're making up for your terrible family.
Ah.
Oh no, not an exploding dib dab. You got sherbet everywhere, Pom. That's not good. Wise. We watch the rest of the performance as earnestly as we can and clap politely after the dancers scream their way off stage. Phew, I think I'm all arted out. Agreed. We all decide to walk home together.
Ah.
We make our way back to the cul-de-sac, tiny wine and tiny cheese sloshing around in my stomach. I think what I've learned tonight, and not just what I've learned about art, which was nice and extremely informative, what I've learned tonight is that when you put a bunch of tiny wine and tiny cheese together, it eventually becomes regular wine and regular cheese, followed by too much wine and too much cheese. I would argue that there is no such thing as too much wine and too much cheese, but fine.
Oh.
Exploded at the checkout! Oh my goodness! That's a little concerning. The tiny cheese lulled me into a false sense of security. I felt safe with the tiny cheese. Wax wings too close to the sun. Cheese wings? Those would melt in the sun too, and I feel like it's more appropriate imagery. Plus, it'd be delicious. A nice Emmentaler, possibly. Hey, if you guys were painters, what would you paint? I actually dabble in oils. I mostly paint landscapes. I'm not very good, but it's a nice way to pass the time.
Oh.
I think I'd focus on more personal portraits of people in unique professions like, for example, luchadors. I like wine, I just don't drink it all the time. Like, see, this is water. I think I'd paint boats, seascapes, maybe some lighthouses. Mostly boats. Really? Yeah, I'm surprised you're choosing boats in favour of a long history of religious imagery and artwork. What? Boats are cool. What about you, Kyle? It is! There's water doctor. It's too early for wine. That, you know, I actually have to function. And I'm planning to go out later, so I need to drive. Food, landscapes, or tasteful nudes of the artist. I'm not painting myself in nudes. I think food. Definitely paint food.
Oh.
I would probably do still lifes of various foods. Bowls of fruit. Maybe some bread. Would there be cheese involved? See, I thought about that. And no. I can't stare at a pile of cheese for 8 hours without eating some of it, and that would ruin the whole thing. Kyle is me. Excellent point. We finally get to the cul-de-sac.
Oh.
Alright, boys. Good art. Good art. Agreed.
Oh.
See you guys around? Whether you want to or not, we're all neighbours after all. I head inside to deal with my inevitable cheese over. Yeah, your cousins have formed quite the opinions
Welcome.
now.
You've got dads.
That was fun! So, let's see. We've been on a date with Craig. We've not spent any time at all with Matt yet. Or Brian. We've been out with Robert. We've been out with Damien. We've been out with Hugo as a group, but not on an individual date. And the same with Joseph. Okay. I think... Okay. I think we're going to start... Joseph is absolutely winning me over, despite his creepy family. I'm kind of intrigued. Like, I want to find out more about his relationship with Mary, because she's a lunatic. So let's message Joseph. And then I think we should spend some time with Matt or Brian, because we don't know them very well. And it's only fair. His family's a little weird, but Joseph seems cool. I should take him up on his offer to hang out. Wait. How do I hang out with a priest? I don't go to church. Should I be Jesus-y? I imagine Joseph's family staring at me as I fumble through some sort of prayer attempt. Maybe not too Jesus-y. I like smattering of Jesus. Will he want me to pray? Is he going to pray at me? Do I have to pray at him? I don't know how this works. Talking to Joseph, huh? Oh, here's Amanda. Yeah! Amanda! How many times have I told you to sneak up on me like that? I selectively ignore it every time you do, Pops. Amanda looks over my shoulder at the screen. Joseph can't read your mind, you know. If you want to talk, just message him. But I've never been friends with a priest before. What do I talk about? My favourite Bible passages? Ice cream socials? Car keys? Festivals. He's a youth minister with a tattoo, not a priest. There's a difference.
Ugh.
You're overthinking it, Dad. Listen, just put it like this. Hello, neighbour. Thanks again for the invite to the barbecue. I'd love to hang out soon if you're not busy. Isn't that a little too... business casual? Fine, fine. Give me the keyboard. I got this.
Oh.
Amanda focuses on the keys. Typey, typey. She types quick. The smiley is a nice touch. Hi, Joseph. It was great meeting you and your family. I'm still new around here, so if you'd like, I'd love to hang out and get to know you. See ya. Almost immediately, I receive a response.
Huh.
What do you say? Hi, Kyle. If you're not doing anything in a bit, the kids and I are baking treats for the church bake sale today, and we'd love to have you over. It'll be a blast, so let me know. That wasn't so bad. He uses a lot of exclamation points. I'm more concerned about him signing his name with a tilde. Tilde? Tilde. I never know how to say that. Do we pronounce the E at the end, or is it just a tilde? Swirly line. That is what it is. I'm willing to let it slide this time. I respond back. Well, I guess I'm doing this. No, we did the tilde. No. No, Kyle, don't do this. Save a brownie for me? Promise you won't sneak up on me anymore. Amanda stares at me, unblinking. I don't make promises I can't keep. Real to a fault, Pops.
Ugh.
And Dad, please don't be weird about the religion thing. Me? Weird? Never. Kyle, you're super weird. Make a short walk over to... Why has he got an anchor on the front of his house? I mean, I get he likes boats, but still. Make the short walk over to Joseph's place. Don't be weird, Kyle. Yeah, Kyle, don't be weird. Off to meetings. No! Boo to meetings! I hope they go smoothly, Manny. Thank you for hanging out here today. I hope you have a good day for the rest of work. Dude does really like boats. It's weird, isn't it? What if they guys walking across this? Or collect those little porcelain babies? What if they're all praying? Do they pray before dinner? During dinner over the porcelain babies? The door begins to creak open. A shadowy figure obscured on the other side. Who's there? Kyle? The door opens the rest of the way. It's Joseph Eldest. What's his name? Hey. Hey. Ah! I don't remember what his name is. I think the oldest is Christian. Then you've got the twins. I think it's Krish and Chris. And the baby. I think he's Christian. Oh, damn it. It's Chris. Damn it. Chris, right. Hi again. I'm Kyle. I know what your name is. Oh yeah, we met at the barbecue. How's the Please don't say it. Jesus! Oh god, Kyle. Chris blinked slowly, but he didn't hear that. You're weird. Is your dad? Before I finish, Chris walks into an adjacent room, leaving me in front of the open doorway. Home? This is a great first impression. For a moment, I wonder if I should just go in, further subjecting Joseph's family to my winning attitude and artful charisma. Mercifully, Joseph... He picks it... That... Why would you put that there? That he is out of place in this sentence. Joseph peeks his head around the corner. The true victory is that he's coming home. Oh god, no! No football talk. I don't know about the football. Kyle, you made it. Joseph approaches with his arms wide.
Oh.
I'm so glad you could come by. Are you ready to bake? I am not. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. That's the kind of semi-confidence I like to see in a baking assistant. Come on in.
Yeah.
Joseph leads me into a bright, spacious home full of nautical knickknacks. This isn't what I imagined at all. It's actually pretty charming.
Aye.
I believe you met Chris, who left you outside. Chris? Are you going to apologise? Oh, right. Sorry. I try to make eye contact with Chris, but he keeps looking away. Must be really shy. It's alright. Next time, just be a little more inviting to our guests, okay? Sure. Chris seems to relish the chance to escape the conversation and quickly vanishes into his room. Joseph turns to me apologetically. Oh, don't take it personally. Chris likes to keep to himself. I mean, we didn't start off with the best foot in the world. Plus, being the eldest of the family in a big family can't be easy. We try to cut him a little slack when we can. Oh god, the twins! And here are the twins! Oh, it's okay, it's Christian and Christy are the twins. And Krish is the baby. Here are the twins, Christian and Christy. Say hello to Kyle. Hello, Father. Hello, Kyle. Kids, come on, dial it back on the creepy twin stick. Creepy twin stick? We should get to baking. Maybe it's better if I don't shift the power dynamic of the creepy nightmare twins. Yeah, don't do that. Are you guys going to help us bake? We don't want to bake. Well, okay, what do you want to do? We have to perform surgery.
Ugh.
Guys, we've been over this. Please stop cutting open your toys.
Oh, yeah.
That is terrifying. Christian and Christy run out of the room giggling. After a second of relative silence, Joseph turns to me, grinning sheepishly. You ever have more than one kid, Kyle? Nope. You should try it. No. Little cousin was very excited when she get. Aww. Bless. You've started a new Pokemon fan, Tom. We both start to laugh, but are interrupted by a loud crash from the kitchen. What now? Oh, that doesn't sound good. Christy! No one responds. Joseph furrows his brow and motions for me to stay where I am. Wait here a minute. Joseph rushes into the kitchen. I remember this with Amanda. Half of fatherhood is trying to keep your kids from finding creative ways to kill themselves. And he's got 4. Talk about worry. I take a seat on his surprisingly pristine couch and twiddle my thumbs. Ooh, examine the bookshelf. It's a pretty sturdy wooden bookshelf. Looks handmade. Did Joseph build this? There's a big stack of what look like travel magazines. Hyenas of the Serengeti, the underwater mysteries of the Antarctic, and on and on. Seems like Joseph really loves a good adventure. Unless this is a Mary thing, who knows? She adores Bulbasaur. Aww. Cute. Bulbasaur is cute. I like Bulbasaur. Next to them are a couple of different Bibles. Looks like he's covering all the Bible bases. King James, the American Standard, the Bible for Teens. He is a cool youth minister after all. On a higher shelf, there are a bunch of old romance novels. Judging by the wine stains, these must be Mary's. The newest one looks like Hot Body Johnson, Sex Detective. The 8th installment in... Wait, is this a series? Excellent. What's on the coffee table? There's a couple cool knickknacks on the coffee table in front of me. Hey, a cross. Hey, another one. This one looks like a little different. And a third one. Unified design aesthetic. Smart choices. There's a swap brass thing here. Looks like a sailor would use to navigate with. I think they're called sextants. Sex. Kyle. Are you 5? What's on the floor? Well, you have this many kids and things are bound to end up on the floor, no matter how hard you try to keep it clean. Spot a terrifying cloth doll that appears to have both arms pulled off several times. It's been stitched back together a lot. The tag says C and C. Of course. I set that down and spot a houseplant. Hey, little guy. Keep being you, tiny houseplant. Keep being you. Spot one last thing on the floor next to the houseplant. It's a silver necklace. Wow, this looks expensive for something casually tossed on the floor. If there's a story here, it's none of my business. Time to lurky while worky. Have fun. Bye, Eddie. Don't work too hard. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy your lurk. It's been a while. I guess I should go in the kitchen and see what's up.
Oh.
I walk into the kitchen and find Joseph holding Christy in one arm. She seems a lot calmer than she was a minute ago. I raise an eyebrow at Joseph.
Oh.
The twins are a lot more manageable when they're separated. Where's Christian?
Hey.
He ran off. Christy dips a spoon into the brownie batter and gives it a taste. Dad, it's too sweet. You're too sweet. No, I'm not. You're so sweet we have to water you down with spiders. No, not spiders! Joseph begins tickling Christy with his free hand. Between the laughing and the squirming, I don't know how he's got a hold of her, but that girl is locked in place. The man is a professional child wrangler. Christy fixes me with her best puppy dog eyes.
Yeah.
Save me from the spiders! Oh, do we spoon jewel the Spider King?
Just subscribed.
Mr.
They've
Sugar.
subbed for 5
What even
months.
was that, Brian?
5
Come on.
months.
Make an effort. Thank you for the- I'm sad my emotes aren't working. This is depressing. My Capagen, emote fountains aren't working properly and it's sad times! How you doing, Steve? Thank you for the sub. 5 whole months. What's going on? How has your Wednesday been, Steve? We are gonna... I kind of want to know what the Renegade option is, though. But I do love a good spoon duel. Let's do a spoon duel. I grab a wooden spoon and point it in Joseph's direction. Unhand her, foul beast! Okay, Kyle the Valiant, let's see what you got. You may have defeated me at Tarantula Ridge, but now I have the upper hand! Joseph gently puts Christy down behind him. Have you come to squash me, knight? Or have you merely fallen into my web? I'm no mere fly, Spider King. No on guard! For a minute or so, Joseph and I mock duel with the two dumbest looking spoons in the room. Eventually, I strike a killing blow on the invisible heart between his arm and his body, and Joseph recoils in horror. Blast! I am defeated. You could never best me, Spider King, for I have the power of...
Oh.
I sneak a taste from the brownie batter. The magic! Oh man, that is way too sweet.
Yeah.
Christy begins jumping up and down excitedly. My hero! Christy hugs my leg before making a surprisingly fast exit.
Oh.
Hey, wait! Do you want to bake brownies with us? Christy hesitates, then shakes her head no again. Sparkle Pony!
Ooh,
Sparkle Pony? Joseph looks confused.
hmm.
You don't want to bake with Dad now. You want to play with Sparkle Pony. Yes. Okay, go. Before Joseph can even finish his sentence, Christy is out the door and down the hall. Ahead. Wednesday's okay, it's raining! We catch up for work, nearly fell asleep. Oops. Oopsie. Joseph sighs deeply as he stares into the chocolate batter. He tastes it again, face twisting.
Oh.
And that is still way too sweet. So what made that crash?
Oh.
Egg beaters on linoleum floor.
Oh.
It's my new techno single. Still haven't thought of a B-side. Now we're both looking into the batter. It's got a sickly sheen of sugar and chocolate candies throughout. I have a feeling Christy has something to do with it.
Yeah.
We need a fresh start. Oh, yeah, like I said, I'm not really a baker, but
Yes.
don't even sweat it. The bag came with instructions that have mysteriously vanished along with my daughter, so we'll probably be fine. Probably. Yeah, probably. You have phones. Look up a recipe, it'll be fine. He certainly looks confident. Alright, Kyle, you've baked a cake for a box before. Once. How hard can it be? Now grab a spoon and get ready to rock. Mario Batali, save me. Joseph and I... Ooh, excuse me, set to work, cracking the eggs and mixing the things, and then pouring the things according to how we assumed the back of the box would tell us to. Things go according to plan, and soon enough we have a solid batch of brownies.
Hey?
Phew. Wait. Joseph has a little dot of batter on his nose.
Oh.
Wow, Kyle, way to use those dad skills. Bet you've baked a few box mixes in your time. Nose. Joseph.
Oh.
All we have to do is bring these to the bake sale and voila, duty done. Now help me find Christy. Keep your eye out for a pony that sparkles. Joseph, hold still.
Hmm.
What? So I'm in position. And... got it!
Hey.
How is his dad? Give me that. Okay, so this is Joseph. Joseph's the youth minister. He's the one that's married with 4 children. We still haven't met the youngest. The twins are creepy as heck, but the little girl seems alright on her own. We went for an afternoon in the art galleries with Joseph, Damien the vampire guy, and Hugo, our daughter's teacher, and it went super well. Joseph really warmed on me. He was super into the tiny wine and cheese. So that's a, immediate tick. So we thought we'd come and hang out with Joseph for the day. So we're baking some brownies to go to the church bake sale. And apparently we just wiped batter off of his nose because he silly and got it on his nose. So I'm not entirely sure how this works with the, drunk wife dynamic. But hey, that's what we're here to find out. Joseph's eyes go wide as I gently wipe the chocolate off his nose. Is he blushing?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. No problem. In less than a second, I've licked the batter off my finger. It's really good batter.
Yeah.
We should find Christy. Yes, we should. Do that, Kyle. Joseph quickly composes himself. Alright, she can't be far. You take the Delta position and I'll watch your 6. Do you even know what that means?
Nice.
Alpha Tango Sparkle! Roger, roger. Joseph starts making his way down the hall and calls back to me. Take the brownies and the rest of the stuff I baked earlier today while I get Christy. We'll meet you by the car.
Yeah.
Aha. So Ethan and his daughter who I met with in town are going to be her nan's puppy. Oh, cute! What kind of puppy is it? Joseph, Christy and I arrive at the church parking lot to find fold-out tables and pop-up tents already set up. Looks like the bake sale is already in full swing. Wow, this place is packed. Is this packed? There are a few people milling around. Must be a value pack.
Oh.
If you can count a city's populations on your fingers and toes, this counts as packed. Point. Christy rockets out of the car and into the lot. Is she running on jet fuel? I want to sell brownies!
Oh.
Okay, let's get set up. I want to see Mom! She's down by the other row of tables helping out with another group. Want to go over there and tell her I said hi? Mom! A dog puppy. I gathered that. Christy zips off immediately. Joseph seems unconcerned. Does she always run that fast? Yep, and I can only catch her half the time. These knees aren't what they used to be. I remember when Amanda was her age. I couldn't get her to sit still for 5 seconds. Yep, great age to deal with.
Yeah.
While Christy's gone, Joseph and I arrange all of our baked goods on the table and settle in. So, are we allowed to eat any of our own goods?
Oh.
Like, if I don't see nothing, I don't say nothing. The man upstairs has strong feelings about snitches. Does he actually?
Yeah.
Joseph shrugs. He eats a brownie. Looks like some of the other stalls are selling drinks. Little handmade crafts and other sweets. Whoa, someone bought a self-serve ice cream machine. I gesture to it. How are we supposed to compete with that? Please, this isn't my first time to the rodeo. The big sale rodeo. There's actually no rodeo here, it's just a bake sale. I think you and I put together can make one pretty convincing argument for these brownies, don't you? Yeah, we totally can. Yeah! We high five. If you bake it, they will come.
Yeah.
It's not long before we have our first customers. It's Matt!
Hey.
Hey, dude! Hiya! Matt, Carmencita, great to see you guys out here.
Hey.
Happy to support a good cause. Plus, you know, as the owner and proprietor of the Coffee Spoon, an establishment that specializes in baked goods, I have to scope out the competition. Joseph leans close to me. This guy knows his stuff. Stay on your toes. So, what recipe did you use for these brownies? Don't say you used the box. Don't say you used the box. It's just how Nonna used to bake. Heck yeah. Let me tell you a story. The way they made these brownies in the old country. Yeah, it was all thanks to Grandma Squidge. Travellers from far and wide would make the pilgrimage to her sleepy little town, simply to be amazed by her masterful use of chocolate. All that knowledge, all that experience, was passed on to me.
Hey.
Sure. Joseph leans over again to me. Oh. Lying is literally one of the 10 things we try not to do.
Hey.
But, come on. Aww. Alright, we'll take 2. Actually, we'll take 3. I ring them up and high-five Joseph as our happy customers walk away. Joseph didn't like my story. I'm upset with this. Gotta go for lunch. No worries, Holly. Have a nice lunch. Thanks for hanging out. See? Not so hard. Yeah, I'm hot off the good feelings from the last sale. Who's next? We sell brownies to a bunch of people I don't recognize, but who clearly know Joseph. Eventually, another familiar face pops up. Kyle! It's Brian! Hey, Finn, welcome in. How's your day been? Close enough. Can we interest you in any of our fun sweets and treats? You sure can. I bet I could eat 10 brownies. Must resist urge to be competitive. Let's let the man buy his brownies. So we'll put you down for 10? Oh, better make it just 2. One for me and one for Daisy. Coming right up. You excited for youth group movie night, Daisy? Yeah, what's the movie? It's a surprise. Joseph leans over to me. It's the Fast and the Furious. Really?
Yeah.
If you think about it, there's some heavy religious undertones. Really? In the Fast and the Furious? But okay. Joseph hands the baggie to Daisy. I made sure to give you guys the edges. Clearly the superior part of the brownie topography. Thanks, Joseph. Our 2 customers walk off with their purchases. Joseph and I survey our stock.
Oh, yeah.
These are selling pretty hot. At this rate, we'll have enough money to pay for a new paint job on the church pews in no time. Wait, what happened to the pews?
Oh.
Ernest spray painted his rapper alias onto them. Young Steinbeck. I would have gone for Young Man in the Sea, but I can respect that. Speaking in ministerial terms, Ernest is hard to reach. In father terms, Ernest is kind of a turd. I 100% agree, Joseph. Being a cool youth minister seems like a lot of work.
Yeah.
It is, but it's worth it. Although, sometimes I wish... Never mind. Tell me! It's kind of silly, but... Do you ever wish you could just drop everything and go lounge around on a beach somewhere in the tropics? Drink fruity blended beverages? Fall asleep on a hammock? You know, basically you live out a Jimmy Buffett song. Every day. Joseph. I think about this every single day of my life. My dream is to live in Margaritaville.
Oh.
One day, my friend. One day, we'll be on island time. We make a couple more sales to some church patrons. Everything seems to be going smoothly. Off in the distance, I spot my old buddy Craig. Craig!
Yeah.
He's gonna be a hard sell. Craig's a fitness man. I think he comes to these bake sales to test himself. See if he has the resolve to refuse processed sugar. Oh, Craig, you fiend. You ready? We go way back. I got this. Craig jogs up to the table with Briar and Hazel in tow. They're each finishing an ice cream cone, so it's unlikely we're going to sell them on brownies too. Probably won't be able to sell to the baby. She's impossible to read. All comes down to Craig.
Oh.
Hey, bros! Hi, Uncle Joseph! Hi, Amanda's dad!
Oh.
Would you be interested in one of our delicious homemade brownies? I don't know. Remember that one time at college? You can't spell diet without die. Oh, I love it. I don't know. Do we tempt Craig with brownies? Or do we go for a full college story? I do enjoy the college stories. The college stories are good. Ooh. But I feel like telling the college stories maybe in front of Joseph isn't a good plan. Craig might not like that. Let's tempt him. You know, Craig, if you really wanted to, you could hit a couple of these stalls and craft yourself a brownie sundae. Get some soft serve, brownie from your good friend Kyle. I think there's a table down there that's selling fresh vegan cookies. Hot out of the oven. Treat yourself. You deserve it. That's a tempting offer, Kyle, but I got some chia mango pudding at home that I'm actually pretty excited about. I'm gonna have to pass. Suit yourself. Dang it! The day winds down and we're pretty much out of items to sell. Everyone starts packing up. Christy eventually comes back and immediately falls asleep in Joseph's folding chair. Boxed mix, huh? Mary saunters up to us. She looks like she'd rather be anywhere else than here. Oh, hi, honey. Yep, they're selling like hotcakes, which is... Actually, they're just brownies. Cute.
Oh my god.
And boring and safe. Hey, Mary. Mary's eyes dart over to me. What's the rookie doing here? I was just hoping to introduce Carl to the rest of the community. Uh-huh. You got a load of this freak show? What? Weird folk is all. Holier than thou types. Don't you think, Kyle? Mary.
Come on.
Let the kid answer the question. I'm gonna eat a brownie. That seems like a solid choice. I don't want to deal with this. I want to eat a brownie. Ah! Dang it, Joseph! There's no winning with you. Mary sees a little stuck-up baker into the brownie. We could do. I don't think she'd taste nice. She might make them sour. I grab the closest brownie and shove it in my mouth and then point to my mouth as the universal sign for can't talk, mouth is full. Quick thinking, Kyle.
Oh my god.
This one's a keeper, huh? Mary, can we talk about this later?
Ugh.
Oh, am I embarrassing you in front of your new friend? Joseph doesn't respond, trying his hardest to keep his cool. These two have issues. Can we please talk about this later? Sure thing, honey bear. Mary turns her attention to me. Hand over the cash. What? I'm not trying to rob you, I'm in charge of the funds here. I hand over the cash we've made. Feels like a hefty wad, if I may say so myself. In before they dated. Thanks. Now give me your wallet. What?
Hey.
Give me your wallet. You think this church is gonna fix itself? Mary.
Hey.
I'm kidding. Sorry, I'll work on the whole pretending to be happy thing. Mary leans in and whispers to me. He's really good at it. Mary walks off without saying goodbye. Yeesh. And I thought she was bad when she was drinking. Why are these two married? Why? I don't understand. With 4 children? How do you get to this point? I'm really sorry about that. Are you okay? She really likes pushing your buttons, huh?
Oh.
Joseph shrugs.
Oh.
No marriage is perfect.
Oh.
You ready to head out? I'm not going to get an A on this date, I can tell. Joseph just saves you from being mugged by his own wife. Joseph and I load the folding tables back into my car. Christy nods off the moment Joseph straps her into the car seat.
Oh, yeah.
I drop Joseph off in front of his house. A small yawn sneaks out of me. Looks like I took a Jew out, huh? I'm a sleepy dad. I think I might finally be crashing from all that sugar. I won't keep you up then.
Oh.
Thanks for helping out today. Happy to do it. Also happy to eat brownies.
Oh.
Well, next time I promise we'll do something a bit more exciting and a little less free labour. And I'm really sorry about the whole thing with Mary. You shouldn't have had to see that. It's fine, really.
Yeah.
I know, but first hangout domestic problems aren't a good look. You barely know me.
Yeah.
Let me make it up to you next time. It won't be Margaritaville, but we'll do something fun. Promise. I smile. I'd like that. I'd like to go to Margaritaville.
Hey?
Oh, one last thing. Joseph tosses a cling wrap brownie through the window. Hits me in the face, but I'm able to catch it.
Oh.
It's the last one. You earned it. Joseph, please don't leave me alone with this brownie. Nope, too late. I'm already walking away. But...
Good one.
Bye! Joseph walks onto his home. He waves at me before carrying Christy inside. Well, looks like it's just you and me, brownie. We'll save the brownie for later because we can give one to Amanda. I pocket the brownie. This might come in handy down the road. Amanda bribery. You need brownies on hand. I step inside to find Amanda doing homework on the couch. Hey, Father Unit. Hi, child that I'm required by law to care for. How's homework? It's really fun and educational. Really? How long have you known me for? Right. How was the bake sale? Good. think I really could have made a good life for myself as a brownie salesman.
Ah.
Glad to hear it.
Ah.
So what?
Hmm.
Were there any extra brownies? Or did you maybe sneak one? Or... I think for a moment I realized I still have the brownie that Joseph gave me. This would probably do better in someone else's stomach than mine. I've eaten like 3 today.
Huh?
Heads up! Wait! I hurl the brownie towards Amanda. Hits the wall behind her and falls on the ground. Nice throw. She scoops it up and smiles at me. Thanks, Paps!
Ah.
Hey, if you're not going to bed anytime soon, would you be game for some real shark hunters of Orange County? I thought the last hunter got eaten by a shark.
Hmm?
He did. The illegal brownie deal. Joseph entrusted this brownie to me, and I've given it away. I'm an awful dad. I sit down next to her and cozy up with a blanket. Awesome. I'm gonna get a rubbish score for this date. Oh man, that's bad. D. Oh, new B. I'll take that. I will take that. I mean, those are poor stats right there, but hey, at least I got nearly maxed out on fatherhood. I'll take that.
Welcome.
You've got dads. Craig! Hey, Craig. Hello, Amanda's dad. Hi, Craig. It's me, your friend Craig, who loves sports. I don't think this is actually... I have nice and smart children who are good at computers. It's part of an achievement, so if you do all the dates with each dad, you get an achievement. So I've got 1 of 3 so far. Oh man, great to hear from you, buddy. This is not Craig. What's up? I'm still strong. Strong. I am strong. Huh, don't I know it? Say, I've been reading up about whey protein. Do you use that at all? I figured it'd help me develop a bit more muscle. Yes, I know what that is. This is absolutely the twins. My children and I are having a tea party, and they wanted to invite Amanda, but we can't find her on here. You're also invited. Physical invitation to follow. Cool, I'd love to come. I'll let Amanda know. Thank you, Amanda's dad. Attend that party. Let's do it. Let's go hang out with Craig and his twins. Coffee time! You know dads love coffee. Gonna brew myself something black as midnight on a moonless night. Put on a fresh pot and work on a few word jumbles while I wait for it to brew. Hey, this one spells sorrow. Dad, ready for today? I'm ready for every day, sweetie. Gonna tackle it head on. No, are you ready for the thing we gotta do today? The thing you promised you'd do? Honey, I already told you I'm not gonna throw away my Tom Clancy novels. They're just stacked in the living room. I keep bumping into them and knocking them over. You don't even read them. Wait, no, that's not what I'm here about. The tea party! Nope, I don't remember that. Craig's kids? That hand-drawn invitation?
Aww.
Amanda walks over to the refrigerator and comes back with a hand-drawn invitation on a sheet of computer paper, inviting Amanda and Amanda's dad to a tea party. They spelled cordially wrong. Just put on some going outside pants and let's get going. I can go outside in sweatpants. Nothing's stopping me. Dad, just... I'll see you in a minute. Put on some going outside pants or screw authority. No, we will put on some going outside pants. We're gonna go hang out with our friend, therefore, we will actually put on some pants.
Eh?
Hello, thank you for coming to our tea party. I do my best bow and present my daughter, who thanks them with a curtsy. This way, please. Briar and Hazel lead us to a small table with tiny chairs. Some are occupied by stuffed animals, and Matt and his daughter Carmen Zita are here too. Matt raises a comically small plastic teacup at me. Hey dude, how's the tea?
Oh,
The imaginary tea is absolutely wonderful. I taste a hint of lemongrass. Hello, Carmen Zita. Hello, Mr. Amanda's dad. Please have a seat. I sit down between Amanda and Matt. I don't think I'm going to be able to get out of this chair.
hey.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
I turn to see Daisy and Brian enter into the backyard and take a seat next to us. Sorry we're late. Daisy made me put on my going outside pants. See? Amanda gives me a knowing look and I return an obliging wink. She rolls her eyes. Yeah, pants like trousers. So you can't, you don't tend to go out in public in trackies. Well, you're slumming it trousers. Or pajamas. Is that really something your daughter had to pressure you into, Brian? I give Amanda another, even more exaggerated wink. She rolls her eyes even harder. Thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedules for some high tea. Actually, it's a common misconception that high tea is appreciated by nobles. Dad, shut up! Now, if you'll all put on your designated tiaras... There are little tiaras sitting on everyone's plates. Well, except for Brian's. His is a softball helmet. Oh, we ran out of tiaras. I don't think this is gonna fit me, but I appreciate the thought. Dad, you're royalty. Please act like it. Brian tries to balance the ill-fitting softball helmet on the top of his head, but immediately tumbles off and into the bushes. Oops. I'll get that later. Hey, everybody! Craig comes out with a teapot and a tray of sandwich cookies. Dad, is the tea ready? Yeah. It's been, steeping for a while now. Awesome.
Oh.
Would you guys like to serve your guests tea? No, thank you. We'd much appreciate our servants' help. Craig leans over to me. That's me. Craig places teacups in front of all of us and a single sandwich cookie onto each of our plates. He pours some tea in my cup. Awfully fluorescent for tea. I clink my teacup with mats and take a sip.
Hey.
Good lemonade. It's tea.
Oh.
Right, very good tea. I lean over to Amanda, who's happily enjoying her tea. So, what do we do at tea parties? We enjoy the splendours of upper-class society, Father. She takes a dainty bite of her sandwich cookie. Marvellous. So, the meeting of princesses has been called to order. Hear, hear. But I'm a warrior princess. I hunt and stuff, and I have like a really cool sword. Can I be a space princess? I'll allow it. And I'll be a rock-style princess. I'm also a space princess. Can there be more than one? Space is pretty big, don't you think? I changed my mind. I want to be a space princess too. Dad, what are you? Do I get to be a princess? Duh. Well, I guess that makes me... Ooh. History Channel princess, hacker princess, or rude boy. 100% hacker princess. 100% hacker princess. I surf the information superhighway on my cyberdeck, hacking into mainframes and unleashing havoc on the megacorps of the dystopian neo-metropolis. I also rollerblade everywhere. I think I'll be landscaper and general contracting princess.
Hey.
Barista princess reporting for duty.
Bro.
Hey everybody, CrossFit princess here. Ha! Oh my god, we've just found Ado's new name. Abso-frickin-lutely. CrossFit princess. Yes. Not now, Seven. If it weren't for the princess uprising, it'd be you serving me. We sip tea for a little longer and the girls run off to fight dinosaurs as space rockstar warrior princesses, I think. CrossFit princess of Gigabit. Exactly, Eddie, exactly. Right. As we're in the middle of a tea party, I feel like this is a good point to go and grab myself a cup of tea, because I haven't had one yet. So, I'm going to pop the BRB screen on.
Challenging
It's time
day.
for some tea.
Well, a nice cup of tea will make the world right again.
I absolutely agree. Grab yourselves a drink, stretch those legs. I will see you in a minute. We are back with Dad's. Should we just have a quick check of how my light is doing? See if I need to plug it in. So I don't get plunged into darkness at a random interval. I will plug it in, just in case. Darkness, drink! We're not playing Kingdom Hearts. Going to get the kids from school but leaving a lurk. No worries, thank you, Danto. I super appreciate the raid. Oh, it's on Game Pass. I keep thinking about getting Game Pass, but I had it for like, I had a free. My boss had a voucher for it, and he already had it, so I took it on. I think I had free Game Pass for 3 months. I didn't even open it at all. I downloaded nothing, played no games on it, and it was yeah. So I love the idea of Game Pass, but I never did anything with it when I had it. So, oops. The game did look difficult at points. Yeah, I haven't even seen any gameplay of it, but I like the idea of a Dungeons & Dragons game. Did she make you a servant too? You betcha. Carmen Sita made me actually brew tea for hers. Pitfalls of owning a coffee shop. Aw, the dads having that reminiscing about their daughter's tea parties. I've never played proper D&D either.
Oh.
Pitfall, your custom blends are amazing. That hibiscus one you gave me for a while back was choice.
Hey.
Aw, thanks.
Ah.
It's really nice the girls are getting along. Yeah, I'm really glad we moved into this community.
Hey, yeah.
We are too. Amanda's been kind of a role model to them, you know? I hadn't even realised, and I don't know if Amanda does either, but I guess they're right. All the girls in the neighbourhood look up to her. She seems to go out of her way to play with them. We need a group. I wonder how many other people in the group would play. I have to have a look. It's definitely something we could think about, as long as we can find someone to DM for us. Would you do the DMing, Mr. Quokka? You better not proud dad cry at this party, Kyle. I brought extra word jumbles if anyone wants to kill some time while the girls play. The day rolls on and the girls all get tuckered out. Amanda spends the whole day playing with them and taking their pictures, promising that she'll send the best ones later. We all clean up and help put away the tea sets and tables, then head out as Daisy and Carmen seem to fall asleep on their dad's shoulders.
Oh.
Not that great, I need to look at learn everything. I know nothing about D&D, so I couldn't help. Take care, guys. Thanks for coming. Bye, Hacker Princess. You want dinner? Nah, I feel like for cookies. Me too. I'm tired. Dude, same. Playing with a bunch of little kids who all simultaneously want your attention and approval is surprisingly exhausting. But in a good way, but also in a kind of scary way. How so? I feel like I gotta be on my best behavior for them. I don't want to let them down. Is this because you still feel bad about dropping the F-bomb in front of your cousin that one time? I corrupted her, Dad. She's secondhand smokes now. Well, those kids really look up to you. I'm glad they have you as a role model. Shucks, Pops. I ruffle Amanda's hair. Yay!
Welcome.
You've got dads.
dads.
Okay, so we have not been out with. So yeah, we've now got a little heart for. What is that? Can I click on that? No. Okay, that leaves Matt, Brian, and Hugo. I think we haven't really spent any time with Matt or Brian. We've seen Hugo a bit. I feel like we should go out with Matt or Brian. I'm leaning towards Matt. Let's message Matt. He's cool. Here's a coffee shop. Alrighty. I navigate to Matt's dad book page and type out a message. Hey man, great getting to see you at the barbecue. We should definitely hang soon. You free later? A minute or two later I hear a ding and see Matt's response. Hey dude, I'd be so down for that. I'm actually catching a show tonight at the Sound Garden. Wanna come? What's a Sound Garden? It's a concert venue, but also a band that a lot of people listened to back when it was cool to have soul patches. Oh man, I haven't been to a real concert since Amanda was born. Am I ready for this? While I'm thinking, another message pops up on the screen. Pop is playing tonight. Cool little indie pop-punk rock band out of Canada. Should be a fun one. I didn't know you were allowed to string that many words together to describe a band. Whatever, let's get out of our comfort zone. I log off Dad Book and think for a second. Wait, when was the last time I went to a concert? I mentally backtrack decades through memories of denim jean jackets and moral panic over teenagers turning to the occult. Oh god, I had a mullet back then. Oh, I thought it was cool. Oh, other people thought it was cool. I finally remember the strange 80s prog rock I used to listen to and mentally envision all of the airbrushed vans in the parking lot. How did anyone survive the 80s? Okay, so I haven't been to a concert in a long time. What do we even do at concerts now? I spend most of the day pacing around the house and thinking about my relationship with coolness. I mean, I always thought I was cool, at least relative to a bunch of other dads my age. Dad, what are you doing? I look over and see Amanda at the door, just getting home from school. Anyway, what's up? Amanda, how do I be cool? Let me put on a pot of coffee first. This is gonna be a long night. No, seriously, Matt invited me to a concert, and I don't think I've been to one since you were born.
Ugh.
Yeah, you have. You took me to one when I was 12, remember? I'm suddenly overwhelmed by the memory of a sea of screaming preteens. Oh, I tried so hard to forget.
Hmm.
The one where I had to camp out with you in line so you could get a good spot and then you cried and screamed the whole time?
Hmm.
Dad, it was so much more than that, and I'm not even ashamed to say it. Oh, you're not ashamed? You seemed pretty ashamed when I found all those drawings you made of those dancing boys kissing in your trapper keeper.
Hmm.
Yeah, well, you didn't even find the good stuff. Anyway, you should be all set for the concert if you remember that. Just bring a big glittery sign, cry a lot, and you'll fit right in. Well, it's a smaller place, and I think Matt mentioned they were a punk band.
Hmm.
Like DIY gutter punk? Thrash? Straight edge? Come on, Dad, give me something to work with here.
Hmm.
Are they post-punk? Proto-punk? C-punk? Jeremy punk? What's Jeremy punk? I made that one up to see if I could get away with it. I mean, to be fair, there are so many genres of music. Jeremy punk could be a thing.
Hmm.
They're not positive hardcore, are they? He said the Canadian punk? Oh, yeah, you'll be fine. Does the idea of Canadian punk seem contradictory to you? I don't see friendship and politeness as core tenets of the punk scene.
Hmm.
Well, punk is kind of a big genre that might not be as dangerous as you think it is. It became so much more than just counterculture rebellion.
Huh.
What I'm trying to say is, just enjoy the music. That's it.
Huh.
I mean, yeah, it's not like you're gonna jump into the mosh pit or anything. Well, that's comforting. And if a strange dude in a Set Your Goals hoodie offers to buy you merch, don't accept it. And definitely don't go on 3 awful dates with him afterwards where he takes you to a nice restaurant and then forgets his wallet literally 3 times in a row. What?
Hmm.
Never mind, just have a blast. Amanda has clearly had past traumas with Concert Guy. I show up to the Coffee Spoon at 8, in what I hope is concert-appropriate attire, aka a cat shirt. I see Matt out front, looking at the door to the shop.
Hey,
Hey, you made it. Ready for tonight? I was born ready. Any situation, any outcome, I can handle it. I sleep with one eye open. I'm prepared to kill. Are you? Oh no! I'm doing so badly on these dates. I gotta admit, I haven't been to a real concert since Pet Rocks were cool. I have no idea what I'm in for.
Oh,
Did your daughter make her take you to one of those boy band concerts where everybody holds signs and scream cries? Yeah.
hey.
I got 2 lined up next month. Still can't get the glitter out of my car from the last one. Stay strong.
Oh,
But dude, I get to take you to your first concert in a long time. This is gonna be awesome. Just hang with me, Kyle, and you'll be good. The scene is super supportive. It'll be a blast. Quick question.
hey.
Shoot. What is scene? Matt lets out a tiny laugh.
Hey.
Sorry. It's just weird because scene can describe a music scene as it pertains to a community of people who like the same genre, but can also describe a genre of music no one wants to admit they were into. Matt looks off into the middle distance. He says nothing, but I can tell he's thinking, never again. That's confusing.
Hey, yeah.
You'll get it. The important thing tonight is you enjoy yourself. Come on, let's head to the show. After waiting in a short line to get in, we finally find ourselves in a small venue with a stage at one end and a bar at the other. Most people here are closer to Amanda's age than mine. I suddenly feel very out of place. My waning youth is showing. I'm suddenly aware of my mortality. When were the good years? Will Amanda still love me as we both grow older? Wait, is C-punk actually a genre? Matt, you made it! A younger kid runs up and high-fives Matt. The kid runs off and Matt turns to me, shuddering. I get nervous when people surprise high-five me. Me too.
Hey.
I'm like a small animal. Loud noises and large groups of people frighten me. Do you also enjoy curling up in a patch of sunlight to take a nap?
Hey.
That's my favourite thing to do. A couple other people notice that Matt's in the crowd and yell hey as well.
Oh.
Matt waves and hugs a couple of people. He seems really in his element here.
Hey.
Matt turns his attention back to me. I'm so afraid of all these people. Oh. Let's go grab a beer. Matt and I line up at the bar in the back, where a couple of the older concert goers hang out. A couple more people notice Matt and tip their drinks at him.
Hey.
Seems like you're a popular guy out here.
Hey.
I go to a lot of shows. This is a really cool spot.
Oh.
But it's times like these where I realise I can only be charming and funny for about 5 minutes before I run out of stuff to talk about.
Hey.
And then I become keenly aware of where my hands are. And there's no comfortable place in your mouth for your tongue to rest. Awkward silence. God damn it, where do I put my tongue? See? Well, I've known you for more than 5 minutes, and I still think you're charming and funny. Just you wait.
Oh.
We grab our drinks. This scene seems really friendly. I don't know why people wouldn't want to admit they listen to it. Huh? Let's check out the merch.
Oh.
Merch! Matt and I walk over to a small booth in the corner of a room, where a crusty-looking teenager guards a selection of shirts and records. He singles me out from across the room and hops up on a chair. Step on up, get your merch here. I got t-shirts, I got tank tops, I got all the gifts and accoutrements a discerning concert goer of considerable taste might want. You! I gesture to myself, my face flushing red. Yes, you! You look like a fellow who knows their music. Has about a fine 12-inch long-playing vinyl record made and distributed by Canadia's... Canada? Yes, Canada. Canada's premier punk rock outfit. Tally-ho, good sir! Please stop yelling at me. I sense some hesitation in your voice, buddy. Let me assure you on my reputation as a salesman of the highest caliber that this record cannot and will not let you down. Okay, Pablo, you can give it a rest. The teen hops off his chair and takes a seat. Your friend looked lost, so I figured I'd give him the old razzle-dazzle. How the hell are you, Matt?
Hey.
Day by day, my man. They do that thing where they high-five, but also turn it into a hug.
Hey.
Your mom doing better? She's still single. If you want to be my dad, I can make that connect. And have to deal with you every day? Fair. Who's your bud? That's Kyle. Thought I'd bring out a concert pal. Pablo leans close to Matt. Is Kyle cool? Matt eyes me. I eye him back. He cracks a smile. Yeah. Pablo brings me in for a bro hug. My dude! I'm not sure what to say, but give the courtesy 2 pats on the back, as is customary in our society for people you don't know super well, but still want to be friendly to.
Hey, yeah.
Pablo's a total card. Kid plays the hell out of a bass. Yeah, man, when are we starting our witch house band?
Hey.
You know I'm out of the game. It's a shame, you know? Fake and Veil would have slayed. It'll slay once you actually start making music instead of just printing a bunch of band shirts. We got the sickest logo. While Matt and Pablo talk, I check out the merch. These shirts are really nice.
Hey.
Looks like the opener's coming on. Let's get a spot up close.
Oh.
Matt and I walk to the stage where a crowd begins to form. The band walks on stage and picks up a variety of strange instruments. Is that a harpsichord? The lead singer addresses the crowd. He has a mandolin slung behind his back. Hey, what's up everybody? We're Jonathan Jones of the Speakeasy Choir. My name's Daniel. Let's start the show. Oh no, these guys. What? Without time to respond, the band starts playing the most cacophonous noise I have ever heard. What is this? Matt doesn't say anything. He just hands me earplugs. Thanks! I put in the earplugs, and whatever the hell is assaulting my ears gets a lot quieter. I'm gonna go nap. That seems like a good idea, Pom. I hope you feel better later. Have a good nap, and thanks for hanging out. For a band this bad, they surely seem to be having fun. I guess that's what really matters.
Hey.
Jeez, did that cellist just break his bow in half? I don't get this. The set seems to go on forever. There's no breaks in the songs, and I think one of the band members' jobs is specifically to burn poetry on stage. I turn to Matt and try and start a conversation. So you go to a lot of concerts here, huh? What? So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? Drop it. He can't hear me, so I just stop and try to enjoy the music. Okay, no, this is impossible. How long have they been playing this same song? 10 minutes? 20? A year? Eventually, the set ends, but only after the drummer sprains his ankle during his saxophone solo. They promised it was part of the act, so he was carried off stage crying. Matt and I both pull our earplugs out. Man, that was something. I promise Pup is much better. I just have a lot of questions that I know I'll never get the answer to.
Hey.
Oh yeah, he sprains his ankle at every show. They were being real about that.
Hey.
Let's grab another beer. Let's do that. Matt and I work our way out of the crowd and back to the bar. More and more people file into the concert space as it gets closer to the main act. It's getting kind of crowded in here. We grab our beers and I try to follow Matt back to our spot, but there are so many people I'm having a hard time keeping up. As I work my way through the throngs of excited concert goers, I realise I've lost Matt entirely. I stop and look around, seeing nothing but a sea of hip 20-somethings. I'm lost. How am I ever gonna find Matt here? Where's the exit? Are there even exits? What if I'm trapped in this building forever? Am I gonna see my daughter ever again? What if that terrible band gets back on stage? What if... Suddenly, a hand reaches out to grab me. It's Matt!
Hey.
Almost lost you, buddy. Whew, I got really nervous for a second there.
Oh.
You and me both, dude. Takes my hand and leads me back towards the stage. I can feel myself blushing a little. We finally settle back into our spot and wait for the band to start. Busy place, huh?
Hey.
Yeah, pub really brings out a crowd. So you go to concerts a lot?
Oh.
Oh yeah, it's one of my absolute favourite things in the world. I think it's one thing to listen to music and connect with it, but when you're in a room full of people connecting with the music just the same way you are, that's magic. Oh, I suddenly have the urge to pee. Curse this tiny damned bladder! I've never heard it put it that way. That's really beautiful. Also, I have to pee.
Hey.
Hurry up, man, they're about to go on. I squeezed my way out of the crowd towards the restroom. I really should have gone before I left the house, but Amanda was watching beauty videos in the bathroom. She had an eyeliner wing going halfway across her face, which was actually a pretty good look. I'm so proud of her. I make it to the restroom finally, but it's one of those single-person restrooms with a line forming outside. As soon as I finish my business, the band starts. Crap! The people that were initially milling around the venue all crowd up against the stage as Pup plays their first song. How am I ever going to find Matt now? Oh? Have we got a minigame? We've got a minigame! Everyone's rushing to the main stage to watch Pup play. I'm sure Matt will be up there too. I gotta get there without being trampled by all these rowdy youths! How do I... Oh, okay. I think I get what I'm... Ah! I don't know what I'm doing.
This is the part of the game where you should have been hearing a licensed tune. We worked really hard to lock it down for you.
Yes, I got health.
Got permission to whitelist the song for YouTube and Twitch. But their systems are seriously broken. What a bitch.
This song is incredible.
So we added the song that you're listening to right now. Don't you think it's better?
This is amazing.
Content ID to you streamers and let's players. I have one decree. Please check out the band called Pup and their song DVP. DVP.
This is honestly incredible.
That's right, the band's called Pup and their song called DVP.
Oh, I fell off. What?
The song is great and the video is tight. Yes, take it from me. It's like
Oh my god, hey!
footage of NES and SNES
tried.
games with the lyrics added into them. It's really cool, but it's
I can't believe they put in a
just like,
special
you know,
DCMA
so
songs.
go check
Like
it out.
DMCA,
It's
whatever.
a really good video.
That is so good.
So we added
After searching and
the
searching, I realise it's
song
impossible.
that
I'll
you're
never be able to find
listening
Matt in this sea of
to
subculture.
right
I guess I'll just
Don't
camp out
you
here.
think it's better than risking content ID? To you streamers and let's players, I have one decree. Please check out the band called Pup and
I love the
their
Pups
song
actually a band.
DVP.
I see his loops. Ah!
Content ID demands a serious
Shush, go away.
convo.
Damn
But
phone.
is this the time or place to talk about
I watch
it?
Pups.
Oh,
That's
no.
confusing, isn't it?
This is a
Oh yeah,
dating
we're good. We're good.
sim about getting
I watch
with
Pups set by my
guys,
lonesome
so
up next to a bunch of hip 20-somethings.
Oh
I can
God,
tell they're
what
judging
did
my
we
clothes,
get
and I
here?
want
What
so
are we
badly to
doing?
grab them by the shoulders and explain the
mess.
usefulness of utility pockets, but I try and focus on the concert.
What a mess.
Man, I wish Matt were here.
So we added the
The show finally ends and I wait for Matt outside. After a minute or two, Matt spots me.
Hey. Yeah.
Dude! You sure are a Cyphosaurus. Sorry I lost you back there.
Hey.
It's all good. Wasn't it a great show? Totally. Would have been more fun with you, though.
Hey.
Well, next time I guess we'll have to hold hands the whole time so we don't lose each other, huh? I laugh. Am I blushing?
Hey.
You hungry? Starving.
Oh.
Follow me! Matt and I walked to a tiny little diner with a cute neon sign. We tear in some bacon and eggs in a corner booth.
Yeah, sounds great.
So there I am in the pit trying to explain to the face tattoo guy that I didn't mean to elbow him in the face tattoo, but he's already seeing red. Welcome back, Thim. Not for the tattoo, which coincidentally was red. He's lumbering towards me and there's nowhere to go.
Oh.
It's the end for me, right? Then out of nowhere I get this idea. I just lean back and spread my arms, and just like that, I'm crowd surfing away from him in slow motion. You should have seen the look on his face.
Hey, dude.
Brought him a beer afterwards and we were cool. We still follow each other on social media. He has beautiful kids. Glad you guys worked it out. Yeah, man. Just goes to show you that Punk's not dead. Just drives a minivan and has to hire a babysitter. So how did you get to see all these amazing concerts? I used to tour in a band. We were small, but it got us to travel all around the States. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, we were poor and had to scrape a lot together just to survive. But I wouldn't trade those experiences for anything.
Hey.
But yeah, that's how I knew a bunch of those people at the show. Music like this builds an amazing community. Especially in a town like this. Just a lot of positive energy and good vibes. I got that feeling. Plenty of friendly people. Especially that Pablo kid.
Hey.
Oh man, everybody loves Pablo. His mom's been raising him on her own, and you can tell that it's been tough on both of them. I know he looks up to me, so I try and help him out where I can. That's really nice of you.
Hey.
Thanks. Our single parents just really have to look out for each other. How's Carmencita? She says she wants to learn the drums. Oh boy.
Oh.
It'll be loud and I'll need to take a lot of aspirin, but I'll manage. Can't really blame her. I'm suddenly very grateful that all of my daughter's hobbies are super quiet. Photography, collaging, whatever it is that she does on the internet. Thanks, Amanda. I hope you enjoy your instant noodles, Finn. I'm trying to be supportive of Carmencita's rebellious phase, but I guess that kind of defeats the purpose of it, doesn't it? I think it'll be a good daddy-daughter activity to find something to rebel against together.
Hey.
Like what? Fashion, consumerism, or big-budget remakes of foreign films. Big-budget remakes of foreign films. That annoys me. Like, you don't need to. Reading subtitles isn't even that hard. I think we just have to strive as a society to be okay with reading subtitles. He and I laugh. We keep digging into our big plates of greasy diner food. The breakfast I ordered for dinner is absolutely hitting the spot.
Hey.
Man, being a single dad is rough sometimes. It's a lonely feeling. I understand that all too well. I mean, at least we have the rest of the dads to talk to.
Hey.
Yeah, I don't know. I get really nervous sometimes talking to people. Matt gets nervous talking to people, but he's so cool. Me too. I've never really considered myself an extrovert, and never really considered myself an introvert. I'm just uncomfortable in every situation.
Hey.
You're fine. You're actually really easy to talk to, you know that? I smile. Matt and I spend the rest of the night trading daughter stories. Turns out our kids are a lot alike. We finish up our late night dinners and head out. Aww. We walk back to the cul-de-sac, back to our respective houses.
Hey.
Tonight was a blast, man. Loved it. Although I'm probably going to feel it in my knees in the morning. You and me both. I don't usually like going to these things alone. It was really cool to have you there with me. I'm glad.
Hey.
Alright, I'm calling it quits for the night. Stay cool, man. He called me cool. Matt called me cool! I walk into the house with a heart in my throat. Amanda pops her head out from her room. Hey, pups, how was the show? Matt thinks I'm cool! You don't say! Panda Panda, Matt thinks I'm cool. Blind leading the blind, huh? Wow, I just got dogged on by my own child. Unbelievable. Alright, I'm hitting the hay, pups. I'll see you in the pit. Night, kiddo. I feel like that day didn't go great either. Yeah, that is a low score. See?
Yeah, just out of tune the whole set.
Ugh. That is a poor score for that day. Absolutely poor.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Do I have a message? I do! Hey, Matt. Hey, Kyle. What are your feelings about poker? Beyond hardly knowing her. Poker, I hardly know her? There it is. Well, good talk. Wait, I actually like poker. I just saw the joke and I had to take the shot. Please, Matt, I'm a dad. I'm contractually obligated. No, I get that. Anyway, we were playing weekly poker games and I figured I should send an invite your way. That was an absolute... It was a dadful score, right, Cold? I feel ashamed of myself. That sounds great. I love losing money. See you soon. Let's go lose that money. I hope I don't have to actually play poker because I am appalling at it. Matt invited me to a poker night at Joseph's house. I put on my going out coat and walk over. Across the way, I spot Matt. He's walking over from his own house. He's got a case of beer under his arm. Crap! I should have bought something.
Hey.
Hey, man. Crap! I should have bought something. Ha, no worries, man. It's your first time. Just bring a full wallet. How long have you guys been at this for? Years, buddy. Just a nice way to keep in touch with the guys. It's never high stakes. We pass through the fence enclosing Joseph's backyard. Craig, Brian, and Joseph hover around the patio, drinking beer and chatting. Robert sits in the corner, brooding as usual. Kyle, glad you could make it.
Oh.
So am I. I'm psyched to take all your money. Just like old times. Craig's the resident shark. We prefer the term person who's good at poker. I am well aware. Craig's always been suspiciously good at poker.
Oh.
Are you still as terrible as you were in college? Poker face. Hey, I wasn't terrible. I'm not bad at poker. Definitely good at poker. Everyone stares at me. Okay, maybe that was a little defensive. Okay, I'm bad at poker.
Yeah.
There's no way you're as bad as Joseph. Joseph shrugs.
Aye.
This is basically my, tithing. I've been giving back to the community. Tithing? Tithing? I don't know what that word is. Plus, I'm happy to just sit here and eat all Brian's snacks. Guess who brought pigs in a blanket? Not Craig. Hey, my chia seed and granola energy balls are just as delicious. Everyone laughs. Let's just get the game going.
Nice.
Fun fact, given this is an American game, I can guarantee those pigs in blankets are not the same as the ones we eat at Christmas. I believe in the US, pigs in blankets usually involves pastry instead of bacon. Which is surprising. Like, bacon is a huge thing in the US. Why, you'd think they'd love the whole British pigs in blankets thing. I don't know. We all take a seat at the table and Matt starts dealing cards. The first couple rounds go by easily. I'm getting the hang of things, but it's obvious that Craig is running the show here. Craig, how did you get so good at this? It's pretty easy. You start getting a feel for what he's tell. Like, Matt will scratch his ear.
Hey,
Hey! Brian adjusts his pants when he's trying to lie.
hey.
Wait a sec. And I think you just loudly announce to the whole room when you have a good hand. Yeah, that's me.
Oh.
What's Joseph's tell? Everything. Literally everything. The man is an open book. He couldn't lie if he tried. Well, at least I have God on my side. See, you can't even say that with a straight face. What about Robert? Honestly, the man's an enigma. Robert raises his glass of whiskey to us in a solemn salute. I think he'd wipe the floor with us if he actually tried. I'm just here because I enjoy the company.
Hey.
Robert pulls out his phone and stares at it. Robert, is that a flip phone? Yep.
Excellent.
What are you, a drug dealer now? Yeah, what do you need? Horse, speed? 2 on a Johnny's? I can get you the street stuff easy, but if you're looking for something exotic or designer, that's maybe 72 hours and a favor called. Maybe I won't need you today. Maybe I won't need you tomorrow. But someday. Oh, I don't really... I think I'm good. Right. But still, if you got the coin, I got the goods. I dropped my phone in the toilet. This is a backup until I get it replaced under warranty. Oh, Robert. Everyone murmurs their sympathies. We've all been there. F's in chat for the phone. We go back to playing. I really gotta stop eating these pigs in blankets. Pigs in blankets? I don't know. But they're very good. I think there might be cheese in them. Oh, I don't know if I got enough to raise you on this round. You can always bet your firstborn.
Hey!
If you think you can handle another one, be my guest. Briar and Hazel are a handful, to say the least. Buddy, you think 3 kids is a handful? Try 4. I'm operating 100% dad capacity at all times.
Oh.
Actually, it's technically 5.
Oh.
Christine saw a commercial for one of those dolls that poop and wouldn't stop asking for it. We ended up getting it for her, but she's so grossed out by the fake baby poop, she makes me change its diapers, so now I'm changing the real baby and the fake baby.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of poop in my household right now. Daisy got one of those a while back. One night I walk in on her after she's tried to take the doll apart to see how the poop mechanism worked, but then she couldn't put it back together again and started crying. Poop everywhere. Fake poop, but still. That reminds me of... Wait, do we all have poop doll stories? Everyone nods in agreement. Guys, I really don't need any more poop in my life than there is already. Can we just get back to poker and not talk about poop? So we've had butts in this game today, and now we're on poop stories. Okay, cool. Matt deals another hand, and we quickly forget about the poop. We run out of pigs in blankets, so we switch over to Craig's healthy snack food. It actually isn't terrible.
Hey.
These kale chips are phenomenal. We should sell these at the coffee shop.
Oh.
It's my own recipe. I'd be happy to give it to you guys.
Hey.
I can see it now. Pierce the kale chips.
Hey,
Pierce the Veil is a popular post-hardcore screamo band out of San Diego even. We all look at Matt confused. It's, maybe not any of your wheelhouses. How's the shop nowadays? Busy as ever. Toying with the idea of hiring on another person to work the counter, but I haven't found a good candidate. If Amanda's looking for a summer gig, let me know. It's really nice of you, but I think she's been burned too badly by coffee shops before. Literally, not figuratively.
Hey.
Matt cocks his head to the side. I'll ask her, though. We get down to the final hand of the night, and it's Craig in the lead by a landslide. Joseph has long since lost all his chips and has taken to tidying up, refusing any help from the rest of us. Brian deals us all cards. So what's it gonna take for Robert to give a damn on this round? Robert looks up from his half-empty glass of whiskey. Do you really want to unleash the beast? Well, now I'm curious. I got a long history of being a gambling man, but I'll only do it if you make it interesting. None of this penny chip nonsense. I got a Lily's 18-year single blend sitting in my closet right now. Was saving it for when River turns 21, but I'm willing to put it up as collateral. Now you're talking my language. He throws the keys to his truck on the table. She's seen better days, but she can still pull a tree trunk out of the ground. Nope. Myself and everyone else at the table immediately folds. Deal the cards, Bry Guy. You guys sure you wanna... You heard the man. Deal. We're into a high-stakes game. Brian deals the next round of cards. Craig says daggers at Robert, who casually sips his whiskey. So I know you might be thinking, Robert puts his old workhorse up for grabs, his only mode of transportation, at times in his life, his only home. How could he be so sure of his ability in gambling? I'll tell you right now, Craig. I wasn't always like this. I was a lot like you. Smart, talented, cocksure of my own luck. Great biceps. It didn't last long, though. I lost everything in a game of Pai Gow back in the back room of Shenzhen Tea House on what I thought was a 3-day business trip. Everything gone. Clothes, money, identification, you name it. I woke up in a ditch near Jiaiju Park and had to make my life new from there. It took me 3 years to beg, borrow, and steal my way back to American soil. And in those 3 years, I saw the greatest depths of human fear. Love deeper than I ever had. And lost it all many more times over. I've seen my own death, Craig. I know how I die. It's not like this. So let's make this more interesting.
Nice.
Oh god. Robert, what are you doing? I thought you were just trying to rile him up. Jeez. Robert produces the D to his house from his jacket and tosses it on the table. All I have and all I am. Are you prepared to go the distance?
I don't know.
Craig wipes the sweat from his brow. He studies Robert's face intently, searching for any sort of tell that he can find. Robert casually sips his whiskey again. I fold. Everyone erupts.
Nice.
Fine, the whiskey is yours. And that's why you don't dance with the devil. So what was it? Were you bluffing or did you have the cards? That's for me to take to my grave, fellas.
Hey.
Next week, boys? Next week.
Hey, dude.
You got it.
Hey.
I'll be there. Casually sips. Hey, Tram, how you doing? Sure. This has been very relaxing and I sincerely doubt I'll wake up in a cold sweat thinking about it tonight. Keep working on that poker face, Kyle. We all say our goodbyes and head our separate ways. We played some poker! And by play poker, I mean read some things about
You've got
poker.
dads.
Okay, so the two dads we've not been on dates with now leaves Brian and Hugo. Our date with Matt went poorly. Our date with Joseph didn't go too bad. We've definitely had the best dates with Craig, Damien, and Robert. Let's go hang out with Brian, because we've not spent, like, any time, really, with him. I feel like, you know, if we can get past that boastful exterior, he might be quite nice. Let's go find out. He does have a good beard. Ah, get comfy. How's your day been, Trem? How is your Wednesday? That long, luxurious hair on Damien. I know, he does have a fabulous head of hair on him. And such a gentleman. Man, I don't know how I feel about hanging out with Brian more, but seems like Daisy and Amanda get along really well. Maybe I should just bite the bullet and hang out with Brian more for the sake of the kids. I crack my knuckles and start typing. Hey Brian, great grabbing burgers with you at the cookout yesterday. We should get the kids together and hang out soon. I wait a couple of minutes until a ding comes from my computer and a message pops up on screen. It's Brian! Let's see what he has to say. Hey! Always love a good bird with a buddy. We should definitely hang out. What do you think about mini golf? We could bring the girls out and have ourselves a little friendly competition. Rock on, Brian. He signed his name. That's cute. Friendly competition? This is perfect. I know Amanda and I will crush Brian in mini golf. I've been taking her to mini golf courses since she was a little kid, and I'm proud to say she's almost better at it than I am. This is not going to end well. Almost. I type back. Sounds great, man. Name the time and place, so we'll be there. Hey, Amanda.
Eh?
Hey, would you go for some mini golf with Brian and Daisy? I'm a little out of practice, and I know my backswing leaves something to be desired, but I think I can keep it in the negatives. Perfect. Come on, kiddo. Let's do this. You ready for this? Alright! Arr, matey, I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Why are you talking like that? Because this mini golf course is pirate themed? I just now realised we are indeed standing on top of a giant pirate ship in the middle of a putt-putt course. Oh. Alright! Come on, pirate dad! Wouldn't you talk like a pirate with me? Arr, ahoy, scurvy! Avast ye! I don't see pirates, only angles. I'll make Brian and Daisy walk the plank with my superior golfing abilities. I mean, doubloon! Golf with friends usually ends as golf with enemies. I'm so bad at golf with your friends. I think the last time I played it, I had a fair few drinks, so it was just me smacking a ball, trying to at least get it back onto the course. It did not go well for me. Come on, Dad, you told me this was just going to be some friendly competition. Friendly competition is dad code for actual competition. I need to prepare my body, mind, and soul to defeat Brian on the field of glorious battle.
Huh?
It's just mini golf. Just mini golf. It's so much more than that. I kneel down and place a hand on Amanda's shoulder. I just want you to know, there's no pressure. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it too much. But we have to beat Brian at mini golf. Whatever happened to just having fun? Oh, we will have fun when we beat them. Drunk golf with your friends. You were definitely there, Eddie. You were absolutely there. I think it was after Friendly Friday one night. Amanda gives me a side eye. Before I can slide her back, I spot Brian and Daisy. Ahoy there, mateys! Ahoy! Brian walks up with Daisy in tow. Looks like they already rented us some golf clubs. Total power move. Why didn't I think of that?
Yes.
Alright, first mate, I hear there's buried treasure in these waters. You gonna help me plunder it? Oh, Amanda, I don't think this is a real pirate ship. I think it's just to play putt-putt on. Amanda gives Daisy a look. I mean, aye, Captain. Daisy winks at Amanda. Ah, look at those two. They're two peas in a pod. So, you excited to get some mini golf in? Tram's break too many hearts off the work. No worries, Tram. Thanks for dropping in. I will try my best to not break too many dad hearts. Have a good day. Oh, you know it. You a gambling man? I know when to hold 'em. Do I get you if I win? Do that. Oh, Brian likes this. I know when to hold 'em. I know when to fold 'em. We're just gonna sing The Gambler by, I can't think who sang it. Kenny Rogers? Kenny Rogers? Was it Kenny Rogers? Maybe. I don't know. I know when to hold 'em. Know when to fold 'em. Know when to walk away. I'm gonna stop before I get DMCA'd. Know when to shoot. That's pretty much all I know how to do. How about the loser buys drinks tonight? Alright, but how about we make it a bit more interesting? I'm listening. The loser has to mow the winner's lawn this weekend. Well, my yard's pretty big. You propose to take that on? I think you should be a little more concerned with how you're going to maneuver around my hedges. It's highly technical work, not for the faint of heart. I don't think I'll need to worry about that. I'm very good at mini golf, you know. Oh yeah? Hole in one, every time. What I just said is not a true thing, but it already came out of my mouth and I have to stand by it. I'm looking forward to seeing that happen. Brian and I eye each other up and down. May the best dad win. We are 100% gonna end up mowing lawns. It's about to go down. Oh no, I actually have to play mini golf. No! Oh no! Oh god. This is not gonna go well. Yes! Oh, what? Oh, my life. Oh, what? It's timed! No! Oh, no. Yes! Got it in. Oh, no! It was so close!
You've lost your ball.
Boo. This is like pure guesswork at this point. There. Yes! Get it in. Nope, that didn't go well. Oops. I'm enjoying the pirate golf puns though. Yo ho ho and a hole full of balls. Well. Oh, that was close. That was close. Ooh. I think we go off the top one there. Oh no. Yes! Rank S. Oh wow, this is actually a an achievement for getting 18 holes in one. Ooh. Amanda pulls me aside while Brian and Daisy start walking to the next hole.
Huh?
Hey, you having a good time? I'm having a great time. I'm having a fantastic time destroying Brian underfoot. I just asked because your eye is twitching. No, it's not. I feel my left eye twitch. Amanda raises her eyebrows. We're out here to have fun, remember? It's just a game. You're right. It is just a game. A game with extremely high stakes. A game we're currently winning. Dad.
Huh.
Please, please nail this next hole for me. We need to keep the streak going. If it's really that important, sure. Amanda walks over and tees up for a particularly hard windmill hole. Ripping her club, she winds up and launches the ball in the parking lot. She looks me right in the eye and does an exaggerated shrug. Oops. I disagree with her actions, but I appreciate her act of youthful defiance. She walks over and pats me on the back. That was for your own good. Love you, kiddo. Oh no, more! Oh gosh. Okay. There. Yes! What? Oh, my life. Ooh. I don't even know how I did that. There. Get in. Can I not just, like, shoot it straight up? Yes. There. Aha! Oh no. Oh no. Oops. I don't know what just happened there. Oh wow. Okay, can we like slice it through there? Yeah, we can. Oh no, this is like Peggle but golf. Nope, that didn't go well. Oh come on! That was so close! This is an amazing hole. Like, look at this. And that's 100% gonna get quoted. I don't know where that went. At all. 10 out of 18, I'll take that. I will take that. Thank you, Eddie. I tried to maintain an air of professionalism because there are children present, but confetti cannons are going off in my brain and someone is placing a wreath around inner me with the words "Best Dad" emblazoned on it. Man, that was some good shooting there, Kyle. I bested you on the field of battle. Minigolf is no joke. The secret to minigolf is you have to be really, really good at it. Yes. Arr, Daisy, did you have a good time? Yo ho ho, I did. We haven't even found the buried treasure yet. I think we need to apply for a permit to dig around here. I can take Daisy home so we can get the city paperwork started for digging. You two enjoy your night. Sounds like a plan. Kyle, you cool with that? Sure, just don't get yourselves into too much trouble. Can do. I'll make sure we get into perfectly reasonable amount of trouble. Amanda and Daisy skip away, yelling about buried treasure. Bless that kid's tiny, rebellious heart. Well, guess we should hit the bar. There's actually a tiki bar attached to this place. How about that? That sounds like a plan. Brian and I walk into the Freaky Tiki, a kitschy island-themed bar. I want to go there, like right now. Palm trees adorn the walls, and several fake parrots are strewn about. Ukulele music plays softly in the background, and Brian and I approach the bamboo bar. Guess I'm spending more time with Brian, which is a little more bearable since I won. Okay, just gotta get my victory drink, get out of here. Think I already approved my superior dadness for the day. 2 pineapples of hospitality, please. The bartender whips up 2 rum drinks inside of hollowed out pineapples, sets them on fire, and we have to blow them out before we can drink them. Usually I just like to, I don't know, drink my drinks. If you don't want yours, I'll take it. And miss out on the taste of victory? I don't think so. Take a sip of my pineapple hospitality. Victory tastes fruity. Let's talk about lawn maintenance. I'm very particular. No electric mowers for me. I hand cut everything with scissors. I also only water the lawn with bottled sparkling water. I just ran out, so you're gonna have to import some. Italian is preferred, but I'll settle for Icelandic if that's all you have. It's sweet that you're willing to put all that work into taking care of your dead grass. What? My grass is perfectly healthy. It's okay, buddy. I know just the trick to perk it back up. I'll work my magic when I finish trimming your grass with the tiniest pairs of scissors I own. Man, even when he's trying to be helpful, I feel personally attacked. While I sip more of my drink, I notice a TV in the corner. Hey, Extreme Makeover Deck Edition is on. I love this show. Always made me want to own a deck. Ugh, I hate this show. Why? It's so clearly fake. Well, yeah, it's reality TV. Who cares? I care. I'm a general contractor. I work with decks all the time. There's no way they're renovating those decks in a matter of 2 days. It's impossible. It's a 3-week job minimum. So you want those 3 weeks? You want them to cover those 3 weeks extensively in every episode? I can't be that interesting to watch a bunch of dudes slave over a deck for that long. Nobody would watch it. I don't like any of those home improvement shows. I want to watch stuff that's real. Like Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers. I have terrible news for you, Kyle. No. No! Not them too! It's the awful truth. Not the ghosts, though. Those are real. Trucks just don't have emergency escape buttons. I've been lied to for so long. We both chuckle and sip on our pineapples. So wait, you're a general contractor? Sure am. I actually helped plan the cul-de-sac we live in. Wow, nice work. Yeah, I kind of took after the footsteps of my old man. He was a general contractor too. The best. Practically built half this town with his bare hands. It's weird how you spend your whole life trying to not become your father, and then you wake up one day and there you are. But I get to work with my hands, and it pays more than enough to take care of my daughter, so it's an absolute dream job. For me, at least. Well, that's impressive. Building stuff has always been my weak point as a dad, and I've been okay with that. Until now. Now I must defeat him. I do have that patio furniture that I haven't even put together sitting in the garage. Okay. Maybe I should call it with the dad competition. Gotta keep it light. Ask about his daughter. Yeah. So, Daisy seems pretty smart for her age. Yeah, she's a genius. She definitely doesn't get it from her old man, though. It's actually a little embarrassing. She beats me at Scrabble constantly. To be fair, Scrabble is really hard. I can barely make good words when I have the whole alphabet in front of me, let alone 7 letters. Brian laughs. See, we can keep things friendly here. This is perfectly pleasant. I could do this all night. Because I feel an innate need to impress Brian and prove I'm better than him, obviously. That's the only reason. We're not friends. Let's keep it moving. Ask about his dog. Yes! We are winning Brian over. So, you have a dog? Sure do. I can't quite remember what he looks like. Oh, he's a little corgi. Always has a handkerchief around his neck. Yeah, I'm not getting it. I think I might need a visual reminder to jog my memory. If you happen to have any pictures of said dog. Maybe on your phone. Brian laughs. Kyle, if you wanted to see pictures of Maxwell, you could have just asked. Show me the goods, then. Brian pulls out his phone and flips through an entire album of dog pictures. Ah, yeah, that's the stuff. What a good boy. I look around the room and take in all the kitschy decor, looking for something else to comment on. There's a gigantic fish hanging above Brian and I. I gesture to it. Cool fish. It's definitely fake. What, really? Everything in here is fake. The palm tree over there is just a ficus with plastic coconuts glued to it. I look over. He's right. I almost caught something like that fish once. Mine was bigger, though. Of course it was. Oh, really? Yep. Went on a trip to Hawaii maybe a decade ago. We were out on the sea for 3 days catching fish, drinking beer. You know, guy stuff. We had a hot plate on the boat so we could sear the fish right after we caught it. Throw a little bit of salt and lemon on there. Ah, some of the best food I've ever had. That actually sounds amazing. Well, it was the last day. Everyone had gone to bed already, but I was out there watching the stars. Had my line out too. All of a sudden, it just starts running. So I jump on the reel before it gets ripped out of the rod rack and start fighting with the damn thing. About that maybe an hour. Can't call out to my shipmates, just mad against nature. Finally, starting to tucker the guy out. I get him up to the surface and finally get a sight. Biggest marlin I've ever seen. Hemingway-esque. I get onto the boat single-handedly. And you know what happens next? What happens next? Damn thing smacks me in the face with its tail. Knocks me out. Wake up the next morning on the deck. Fish is gone. Never felt dumber. So it got away? I think there's another version of me that would spend the rest of my life trying to catch that fish. Captain Ahab style. I'm sure Daisy would be supportive. Ah man, fishing's the life. Haven't got enough lately. You go fishing? Actually, I have a confession to make. Kyle's never been. Wait, what am I doing? Why am I having this inexplicable urge to be vulnerable? I can't tell him I'm terrible at fishing. I lean in close. No, Kyle! No! Be vulnerable! Be a decent person. I'm simply the best out there. Okay, since you're such a pro, I'm taking you fishing. Do you want to go fishing? Wait, don't answer that. Yes, you do. We're going fishing. Oh, no. Oh, Kyle. Oh, I don't know. Come on, it'll be a blast. I know the perfect little fishing spot. I'll bring some beers, we can just sit back, relax, and reel in some trout. We'll bring the kids with us. Come on, you know you want to. I sigh. I've been cornered. You brought this upon yourself, Kyle. Yeah, okay. Brian gives me an exuberant high five. Yes, maybe we'll see who can catch the most fish so I can get you mowing my lawn. You can you can try to beat me, but they don't call me Kyle. I'm good at catching fish squidge for nothing. I am spinning a web of lies that I fear one day will consume me. Sounds like it'll be a scrap. Brian and I finish our drinks and head outside. Till next time. This is a great opportunity. Oh, I'm real excited. Oh. I'm real excited. Oh, I don't know which is more dad. Which is the best dad pun? We're not going with kiss my bass. That's silly. I'm going with opportunity. I like it. Yes! And also for catching more fish than Brian. You're crilling me with these puns, Kyle. Mull it over. You'll come round to the fish-related dad jokes in no time. Brian extends his hand and gives me a friendly but firm handshake. I see the competitive fire in his eyes. This is going to become a whole thing, isn't it?
Ah.
Once Brian takes over babysitting duties, Amanda walks home with me. She immediately plops down on the couch and flips on the TV. So, how was your hang with Brian? He wasn't too spicy about his crushing defeat, was he? Nah, he was pretty gracious about it. Like, frustratingly gracious. Yeah, how dare that guy have some decency? Come on, Dad, he seems like a neat dude. I think so? I don't know. The guy loves a good competition. But then again, apparently so do I. What did you and Daisy end up doing? Oh, we hunted for treasure for a bit, but Daisy was really adamant about not digging without a permit, so we just watched some documentary about theoretical physics. I put her to bed and then sat around eating Brian's food. Don't tell him I said that. That's standard babysitting protocol, I believe. I really like hanging out with Daisy. She's super mature for her age. Yeah, Brian says she has a hard time relating to other kids. She kind of reminds me of you at her age. Although she doesn't bite people as much as you did. I can't believe I'm finally the cool older kid. Feels good. You gonna hang out with Brian again? That's the thing. He wants to go fishing with me.
Ah.
Oh! I told him I was an amazing fisherman.
Mm?
You hate fishing. I know. I'm kind of panicking.
Oh.
I'm sure it'll be fine. All you have to do is wake up at the crack of dawn, sit silently in a boat on lake for hours on end with no promise of a tangible reward, your only companion being the fear and doubt you harbour deep within your heart. Fishing's fun. You'll remind yourself as the world darkens around you and you wonder if it's really you staring back at yourself in the lake's reflection or just simply the abyss. Yeah, laugh it up, Amanda. You're coming with us.
Huh.
It is my constitutional right to outright refuse this order. Daisy's coming too. Well, I bet I could convince Brian to bring his dog. Fine, sold, I'm in. Alright, I'm bushed. Gonna call it a night. Don't stay up too late, okay? You got it, Pops. Night, Amanda. What's the score for the date? Heck yeah, look at that!
What an amazing date!
Now that's how you date. Rank S, get in. Boom, that makes me feel better. I can do this.
Got dads.
You've got dads. We've got a couple of minutes, so we'll... it's 2 minutes to 3. We'll quickly read Craig's message. Well, actually, no, because I'll forget it's there. So we'll leave that on unread. Press save. Save the game. And we'll head back to the main menu. So, what was just chatting? I feel like we're doing well in this. We're getting to know our neighbours, which is great. We had a few lackluster dates with Matt and with Joseph. It wasn't great, but we redeemed ourselves with an excellent day out with Brian. Brian seems okay. Brian's not as annoying as I thought, even if we did lose the original dad off. I'm gonna turn this off because it's quite loud. Bye, Dream Daddy. I got 2 more cards. I got Mary and I got Pablo. Nice, sweet.